Steve Bowers and
Janet Wilbanks.
we welcome you to 6 in the City. Our colleague Cassandra Fuller is running in Vegas. She's one of the few people I know who would go to Vegas just to run.
Just to run at night.
Is that right? With the light.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Unique. Maybe doing at least 1 or 2 shows have been taken in, I think.
I think they've had a large time.
Large time so far. We look forward to having her back next week, and I'm sure she'll enjoy the time in Vegas. If you're going to run, it's probably a pretty good place to run.
I would think so.
We got a full show.
We do, Steve. We think Anita K. Archer and Matt Marshall are coming.
They're on the schedule anyway.
They're on the way. We're going to talk about the United Way First Ladies Luncheon that's coming up. And then we've got a couple of members from USJ's Theater. They're getting ready to do The Addams Family, which is a musical comedy. Ashlyn Isbell and Ava, I'm going to have to put my cheaters on, Bates. And then Jinty Spradlin and Paige Keith are here with us. It's the time for the 10th annual Denim and Pearls event.
Okay.
We'll talk with Lizzie Emmons and Erin Eller from the Jackson Arts Council. It's time for the First Friday Art Walks.
Okay, they're going to start those in March, right? It's coming up, so it'll be this Friday.
Start this Friday, yes. Then we have Denise Walton and Ellen Bennett from RIFA. We're going to talk to them about what's going on there. And then our music today.
Jenna McClain is going to be with us, and Jeremy Tubbs, they're at least going to be with us via recorded device.
Correct.
From our what we call our main stage here. So all this coming up. Got a good full show. We look forward to all this discussion on this 6 in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensaver for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Anita K. Archer is with us, along with Matt Marshall. Anita K., of course, is involved with many things, and she's here, special volunteer with Matt Marshall and the United Way, because the First Ladies Luncheon has now been set for this year. If you've been waiting for the date, it is April the 13th.
April 13th.
All right, so let's get ready to go. How many years have we been doing this?
This is the 10th year.
Is it really?
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
and as of this morning, we have 100 tables sold.
Already sold.
Already sold.
You going to set up any more, or is that
Oh,
it?
yes.
We're shooting for 125.
125, okay.
And that will be 1,000 people.
Okay, that'll be at Fairgrounds?
That'll be at the fairgrounds,
okay.
yes.
So here we go.
But we have something we need to put on our calendars the 12th and the 13th this year.
Correct.
We're going to have an evening preview the night before. You know, there are a lot of people that just cannot get off work at noon.
Right.
And so for them, we're going to have this evening preview. So all the tables will be set and ready to peruse. And we'll have the symphony, part of the symphony playing.
Okay.
Oh,
And we'll have
Ballet Arts.
ballet arts performing. We'll have wine and cheese.
Okay.
So it'll be for men too. Now,
Oh,
this,
That's right.
this is an evening preview there. The word ladies
So will
is
you
not
be
in
sitting
it.
at tables, or how will this, or you be standing?
No,
or?
you'll be. It's 5:30 to 7:30 on the 12th.
On the 12th. Okay.
And you'll be just
kind of a
standing
come
and
and go.
walking around, but you can sit down if you want to, Steve.
Networking, mixing, mingling, all of that.
So
Listening.
How do we get
music.
tickets for that?
Well, I believe you can call me, you can call Matt, you
Call
can
Kristen. We have an Eventbrite page as well,
An
and so you can go
Eventbrite
there.
page, $10 a person.
Wow. Okay.
So that will be just an easy come after work.
Or can you get tickets at the door?
Sure.
Okay, that's
We'll
kinda-
make it work. Absolutely.
Whatever.
Good idea.
If you want to come and bring $10 and come to the event, we'll make it work.
come on.
Okay.
We'll make it work, yes. Yeah, if you don't have reservations and find it at the last minute that you can come, please.
All right.
Now, we can't say that of the next day.
That's right.
We need
Lunch is a little
reservations.
different.
Absolutely.
Yes, but we have reservations for single people. You don't have to have a table.
Table, okay.
No,
So you can't
you-
get individual tickets
Oh,
for,
absolutely.
for
You
the
can
First
get
Lady's Lunch.
individual tickets. We'll have places for you. And tell them about our keynote speaker this year. She is fabulous.
We're super excited. Meg Kennard is going to be our keynote. She is a journalist with the Associated Press. She's a West Tennessee native. She also is a cancer survivor. So she has just a profoundly impactful story that she's going to come and share. And again, she has deep roots here in our region, but has done some phenomenal work. And so we're just super excited to have her. We think everyone is going to absolutely love what she has to share with us.
Absolutely.
And again, with it being our 10-year anniversary, we hope to be able to also highlight some of the stories that have been told in the past as well, and talk about how much First Lady's Luncheon has grown over the last 10 years.
okay.
Absolutely.
So, now she is the granddaughter of Ed Jones?
Ed
is that
Jones.
That's
The
right.
former congressman. Okay.
Now, she's not a Republican and she's not a Democrat.
That's right.
She's a reporter.
She's
Yeah.
a reporter,
Reporter,
and
yeah,
she
for AP.
tells you very quickly. She grew up as a member of the Young Democrats and the Young Republicans.
She literally was. So
And
when
she-
she was
yeah.
in college, she
Okay.
was part of both groups.
Okay.
And that has come across, in her reporting, and being able to kind of tell that nuanced and neutral kind of perspective, which don't we need more of that?
All right,
So-
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, the day will be set up how then? What's going to happen on? We're talking about the First Lady's Luncheon that's
First
coming up
Lady's
April the
Luncheon, yes.
13th, which is a Thursday. You go to the preview party on Wednesday.
Wednesday
On
night.
Wednesday
For
night,
$10.
5:30
How
to
much are the
7:30.
individual tickets? They were how much?
$10.
No,
For First Lady's Luncheon,
So the tables typically go for $500
Right.
for just a basic table that you would arrange
Right.
yourself.
Right.
For $800, you can get a prearranged table.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what the individual seats were, but we'll find that out and
Okay.
and send it to you.
Go to Eventbrite and you book it through Eventbrite.
That's right,
yes, you
Eventbrite.
can.
So the format of the day will be what?
Well, we open the doors at 11. And there's plenty of parking at the
Right,
fairground, so
right.
that's great. But we have, if you park a little distance away, we have golf carts
Oh, it's a
to
shuttle
bring you
service
Shuttle
up,
you along.
shuttle you
Yes.
along. Yes, so that'll be easy. Don't worry about walking at all. Then you can peruse the tables from 11 to 12.
Okay.
And it'll take you for 125
Yeah.
tables.
Okay.
Absolutely.
they're
And y'all,
decorated.
I'm already hearing some
of
of
the- okay.
what the decorations are. They are
All right.
just
Then
unreal.
they tell me we got to go do lunch, and then we do.
Do
lunch
lunch,
and then the
yes,
speaker.
sponsored by, well, not sponsored by, but cooked by Gourmet Your Way.
Right, fantastic.
Yes.
We're looking forward to it. April the 13th. I'm sure they'll be back to talk about one more time between
Absolutely.
now and April the 13th.
I think
All right.
we will.
Okay, and Matt's going to be with us a little bit later. Thank you so very much. Put it
Thank
on your
you.
calendar now, the 12th
Thank
and the
you.
13th, but the 13th for the First Ladies Luncheon for the United Way. We'll be back with more on this Six in the City.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill bounce, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/text alerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We're going to take a trip to the theater, and The Addams Family is going into production March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's this week. We're about to move into March, are we not?
Where did
right around the
February
corner
go?
here. We have Ashlyn Isbell with us and Ava Bates. They're part of the cast of this. The play is coming up at the Blankenship Theater at the University School of Jackson. We're glad to have them with us. Now, what are the production times for this?
So Friday and Saturday night will be at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And Sunday matinee will be at 2 p.m.
2. All right, so we got 2 at 7, then the Sunday matinee at 2. You get tickets how?
So you can get tickets by going to usj.com, I believe, or you can go on Facebook at USJ Arts Guild.
Okay, Arts Guild.
You can also get them at the door, too.
Okay, get them at the door as well. Okay, all right, excellent. All right. Is that microphone not on? Okay, we're doing some technical.
Hello.
Okay. Let me.
Which one's not on?
This one, I think, is one.
It's on. There's a light on.
There's batteries down.
Swap
back. We'll swap back. We're doing some high-tech stuff right here on the air, right? Okay. So here we go.
Live TV.
Live TV. So there we go. You were talking, and we couldn't hear. All right. The Addams Family we know from television. Also, what is the plot of this production?
Well, it kind of takes place in New York, actually.
Okay.
But there's these different couples. You have Morticia and Gomez, you have Lucas and Wednesday, and then you have Alice and Mal Beinecke. And Lucas is part of the Beineckes. But it kind of just takes them through the different problems of their marriages and like different problems of like Lucas and Wednesday, and it kind of like it's very funny. It brings the classic Addams Family to life, but at the end you kind of see like love triumphs all. That's kind of the theme of the show. But
Because one of them is marrying a regular person, then, right? I hate to say regular person,
yes.
right?
Well, you think they're regular, but you might be surprised.
Oh, might be surprised.
Yes.
Okay. So the whole question of who's regular and who's not becomes part of the thing.
Normal as questions.
Because once we got used to the Addams Family, they were the normal ones, right?
Yes.
That's right.
That's it. Okay.
So
what?
Ava, you're Morticia?
Yes, I play Morticia.
And you're playing the part of Wednesday. Okay.
Tell us about this role then. How was it adapting to this?
Morticia is very fun. She's a classic, but she's very prideful in her marriage and with Gomez. But it's very interesting to see how they kind of go through their whole little love story throughout the show. But she's a very fun role to play, and I enjoy playing her a lot.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
All right.
Wednesday is obviously like the typical like Wednesday that you would see in the original, and as well as the Netflix show, like the one that just came out. But I would definitely describe her as very.
Oh yeah, I'm a real fan of Netflix. I watch it all the time.
As very calculated.
Is that where you find the History Channel?
And it's definitely been a challenge to navigate between Wednesday in love and Wednesday as just the regular ball of malice that she is.
Okay. So is there an Uncle Fester in this production? Okay,
Yes,
he's
there
one
is.
of my favorites. So, and Thing?
We have a person that's playing Thing, but it's just his hand. So.
Okay. So the cast that we know then is in this.
Yes. You find most of your regular Addams Family characters along with some other characters that are new in the musical. So you'll find your classic characters in there.
So the setting of this then is what, a dinner or something? Or?
It is. Part of it is the big scene is a dinner party where they play this game that you'll have to find out if you come see it. But it's very fun, and it's a very funny scene, and everything kind of falls apart in the middle of the show. So.
Okay, all right, great. We're looking forward to that. How'd you get in theater?
So I'm a senior in high school.
Okay.
I've been doing USJ's theater productions since I was in 7th grade.
All right.
And I kind of got involved in it when I first came to USJ, and one of the people that was already involved in the theater just kind of dragged me in.
Okay, so how you need
Yeah.
It's been obviously been a good experience for you.
It has been, and I credit that a lot to our directors, Tammy Grant and Erica Davidson. They're the most wonderful people, and they've helped me grow so much as an actor and just as a person.
What about you?
Well, I just moved to USJ last year, so I've had a lot of fun just being in the production this year and getting to know some of the other characters and people in the production. But my sister did a lot of plays growing up, and she's kind of inspired me to do some theater, and I love to sing as well.
It's good to have you both with us. We appreciate that. That's coming up this Friday and Saturday at 7, then Sunday at 2, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And you get tickets through USJ, their website, and the theater department there. And that'll be at the Blankenship Theater at the University School of Jackson. We're going now to the main stage, as we say, and this is Jenna McClain and Jeremy Tubbs.
Me and all my friends, we're all misunderstood. You say we stand for nothing and there's no way we ever could. Now I see everything that's going wrong with the world and those who lead it. They say that we don't have the means to rise above and beat it, so we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's hard to beat the system when we're standing at a distance, so we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Now if we had the power to bring our neighbors home from war, they would have never missed a Christmas, no more ribbons on the door. When you trust your television, what you get is what you got. 'Cause when they hold the information, oh, they can bend it all they want. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's not that we don't care, we just know that the fight ain't fair. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. One day our generation is gonna rule the population. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
System Operational Achievement Recognition, the SOAR Award, is the American Public Gas Association's recognition for excellence in a natural gas utility. The award covers employee safety, system improvement, system integrity, workforce development. There are over 700 APGA members. In 2022, 14 of those systems received a SOAR Award. But the top-level gold SOAR Award, only one system, the Natural Gas Division of the Jackson Energy Authority. Being an industry leader is all a part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 airvac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We are joined by Jency Spradlin and Paige Keith, and they're here to talk about the Women's Resource Rape Assistance Program, the WRAP program, but a special fundraiser. It's the 10th year for the Denim and Pearls event. It's coming up the 25th of March. So that'll be here before you know it.
Super quick in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so you're heading this event up this year.
I am.
Okay.
Somehow I was lucky enough to be selected as event chair.
Well, tell us about the evening, the theme and all.
Yeah, so again, March 25th at the Civic Center. The theme this year is Under the Sea. So just expect not the Little Mermaid under the sea, but more of just a beautiful fantasy under the sea. The menu for the night is a Caribbean themed buffet, and that is provided by Provisions Catering. We will have beverages supplied by Central Distributor, Samuel T. Bryant, Distillery, and Crown Winery. So yeah, and then we'll have a band, The Remedies. They were there last year, so we're bringing them back again this year for a little bit more fun.
And a silent auction.
And a silent auction.
And so it'll start at what time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. That's on the 25th, the 10th annual Denim and Pearls event. So now you're looking to make table reservations, what we're doing right now.
Yes, we are still looking for some sponsors for that event.
Okay, so sponsors, event sponsors.
And table
sponsors for tables.
So Jency, that'll start at what, 1,500 or?
It does. Table sponsorship starts at $1,500, and then we have opportunities for people to invest in the safety and stability and well-being of those impacted by domestic and sexual violence by sponsoring higher levels for the event.
All right. You do that by contacting you?
Yes, people can contact me directly. My direct number is 731-571-0330. We also have information on our Facebook page at WRAP West TN, and I'll be sure when I get back to put another post with just my information on there. So if other corporations or individuals that want to bring their friends and support survivors want to get a table for this great event, then they can do so.
Okay, all right. So that can be done right now. So we'll get
Absolutely.
that started today. And it's coming up on the 25th. Well, let's talk about WRAP. WRAP has been here how long now?
WRAP started in 1975, actually, right here in Jackson, as a rape crisis line. And so since then, we've expanded to support survivors of domestic violence as well as sexual violence, and we serve those survivors in 19 counties in West Tennessee. So we have advocates throughout West Tennessee supporting those women and men that need assistance. And then starting this January, we are now the provider throughout West Tennessee, 20 counties, including Fayette, of the state's Relative Caregiver Program. And that program supports families that are caring for children of relatives. So if you are caring for your grandchild, then we would step in with case managers and just support you, give you resources as you're doing that. And also there are some state dollars that some of those families can qualify for through this program, but it helps hold their hand because the best thing is for those children to be with family members and to not be in the foster system.
Okay.
Wow.
So what brought that addition then? Did y'all just see a need out there? Or?
Well, there was another organization in West Tennessee that ran that program for a number of years. The Carl Perkins Center ran that program for a number of years, and they decided that they had so many other things to focus on that they wanted to do that. So the state reached out to WRAP because of our reputation throughout West Tennessee and said, hey, can you run this program? So we've brought new case managers on for specifically that program, and it goes toward our mission of helping build safe, stable, nurturing families, relationships, and communities.
Right, okay, interesting. If people want to follow WRAP, the best way to do that or make donations just independently of this, they can do that how?
Absolutely. Just following us on our Facebook page is really the best way to stay in touch with what we're doing. All of our counties that we serve have separate Facebook group that you can find through our page. So if you're wanting to know specifically about needs in Madison County for survivors, you can also join that group. And we will take donations at any time. We'll figure out the best way to do that, but we really appreciate the support of the community, individuals making donations, whether it's physical items or our money.
Well, this is an extensive situation. It involves people of dating age that are teenagers, whatever. I mean, there are many different aspects of this that are out there that WRAP has been involved with from the very beginning. Your opportunity to support this is the 25th of this month, or 25th of March.
Yes.
We're right there at it.
Saturday, March 25th.
25th, and that's the Denim and Pearls, and that 731-571-0330. It's good to have you both with us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on getting this event. It'll be fun.
Thanks.
And you'll be proud of it. I know when it's, but you'll be glad when it's over, right there.
Maybe I'll be able to breathe
Okay,
just
good.
a little easier.
Well, that's all a part of it. We're going back to the main stage. Once again, this is Jeremy Tubbs and also Jenna McClain.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Well, since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a 10. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair? Are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Well, since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Welcome back to Six in the City. Matt Marshall is with us with the United Way. And they've involved in many things, but they have launched a new initiative called Bright Start. And we want to find out about this because it raises the specter of what's happening with children and especially early education needs and challenges out there. And we're seeing those develop more and more and more. So it's good to have you with us. So how did this start? I mean, Bright Start, it's a national program, local program? What
State program.
State program, okay.
It came through a collaboration with TQEE, which stands for Tennesseans for Quality Early Education. And so they're an advocacy group originally based out of Memphis, but they now have these Bright Start chapters essentially across the state. And so back a couple of years ago, they knew about my work previously, having worked in early education, running Hands Up Preschool. And so they, gauged our interest about partnering with them to kind of start a Bright Start collective impact initiative for West Tennessee, with the ultimate goal of expanding access to high quality early education centers.
So what do these centers do? How are they structured?
Well, first and foremost, we don't actually have enough of the centers. That's the key problem that we've kind of identified over the past 18 months of our studying the market. One of the things that I often talk about is that
these are designed for children of what age?
Generally speaking, from 8 weeks to 4 or 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so one of the things we've seen in analyzing the market is that roughly 20 years ago, there were approximately 83 or so licensed child care facilities in Madison County. Today, that number is closer to 25.
Wow.
So we've lost a number of these centers over the last few years.
70% of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's happening? Labor costs, insurance?
There's so many different pieces. Child care is more expensive than in-state college tuition. Yet, what your early education workers can make is very minimal compared to even if they work through the drive-through at McDonald's.
Right.
And so there's so many issues at play at this, and so we need to help these centers identify how to come up with sustainable business models, but also kind of reinforce that workforce pipeline for those centers.
So what does the Bright Start Center do then?
So Bright Start is an initiative. So what we did over the past 18 months is pull together leaders from across West Tennessee, including superintendents, mayors, practitioners in the early education field, and we began to analyze kind of the key problems that existed across the region. And then we came up with a 14 strategic plans that kind of address each one of those primary needs. Some of those strategic initiatives will be led directly by United Way, 2 or 3 of them, but there are others that are being led by other community partners across the region. And again, the whole goal is to reinforce the early ed pipeline so that we have more centers, which ultimately leads to the opportunities for more kids. We talk all the time about, third grade reading and the discrepancies that we've seen there across West Tennessee. That starts in early ed.
Yeah, okay. Right. We got legislation this year on the grade 3 situation.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of discussion going here. In the midst of this, I know the school system, because of, challenges looking at maybe making pre-K a part-time program, which is moving in the opposite direction.
I would certainly hope, that wouldn't be the case. And I know Olivia, as a county commissioner, Olivia Abernathy, helps to oversee the Bright Start work here in West Tennessee, and specifically as our director of early education initiatives. I know she's having a lot of conversations with the school board and with others. So I would definitely hope that isn't the case. I haven't heard too much about that personally, but we need more reinforcement.
But it shows you there's
there's challenges.
Getting qualified personnel that are certified in that area, a challenge. And
that workforce pipeline is probably the biggest issue that we see.
And then, classes tend to be larger than you want them at that age, and so, there are just a lot of challenges going on out there.
There are.
So the state of Tennessee has stepped up with additional money, but I guess people seem to agree now that is a direction to move as far as education.
I think by and large, we've seen kind of a shift, across society as a whole, recognizing that, early education really does matter. Right. And so, in the state of Tennessee, you've seen the Department of Human Services invest more dollars in this area, which is a positive trend. But again, there's other, kind of barriers and red tape that makes it very difficult to run a child care center. Right. And so we hope that things continue to trend in the right direction, but we still have a lot of work to do.
Wow. Interesting. It's always good to see you.
Good to see you guys, and thank you.
What's happening with United Way? United Way website is
uwwt.org. You can go on there and you can download a copy of the strategic plan for Bright Start, but you also can access all the other incredible things we're doing as well.
Always good to see you, Matt.
Good to see you.
We appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking art coming up next as we continue this Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Well, we're going to talk art. Lizzie Emmons is with us, Jackson Arts Council.
Glad to be here.
She said she decided she didn't have enough to do, and we didn't have enough to do, so she's come up with another event. Joining us is also Aaron Eller, and they are starting something brand new, and these are art walks, and they are downtown Jackson on Fridays in the month of March. Starting at what time?
3 to 6 p.m.
3 to 6 p.m. each Friday in the month of March.
No, the first Friday of
First Friday
the month.
each month.
March through November.
No, through November, okay.
Yes.
So the first Friday each month.
Yes.
Like used to be first Friday forward, now we have the first Friday art walk.
You got the first Friday
Starting
art
from
walk.
3 to 6, and we'll do this all the way from now until November.
Yes.
First of the month. All right, so how many businesses, you're putting artists at businesses or inside businesses?
Yeah, so I'll just go through where you can find art. So you could start at the Ned, go over to Turntable, Sacred Adornments, Havner's, the Carnegie, Grounded, hop on over to the Walk, go to Garner Blue, the Lift, and then stop by Third Eye Curiosities on your way home.
Okay,
so it's a loop around a big chunk of the Arts District, the newly designated Arts District in the city of Jackson.
Okay. All right, so that newly designated art district is what area?
It's quite a bit larger, actually,
Okay.
than where
This is?
but this is very central to the
that,
Arts
okay.
District.
So what's the reason for the art district? What does that do?
So the Arts District is where the majority of art is being created in the city of Jackson. So it gives us a geographic area to encourage the creation of art and the incorporation of the arts into spaces, which is exactly what the First Friday Art Walk is doing. It's incorporating art into more spaces in areas of Jackson. But it also gives us a little bit of leverage to help with some grant writing and some just development, economic activity in the area.
In that area.
Yeah.
Okay. So you already have the artists lined up. Are you looking for more artists to participate?
Yeah, so the Arts Council just started artist membership. You want to talk about it?
So we just started the artist membership at the Jackson Arts Council. And to participate in the First Friday Art Walk, you have to become an artist member of the Arts Council. And so we have about 15 artists set up and ready to go for this Friday at the Art Walk.
Total, we have over 60 artist members so far,
Yeah.
and this is very new for us, so we're so excited. And these are all local artists that live in and near Madison County. So, if you want to participate in future First Friday Art Walks, we already have everything set up for this Friday, but future First Friday Art Walks, you can be an artist member of the Arts Council, and you'll get invited every month to participate.
Participate in this.
Wow.
All right. So where do I get a list of these or whatever?
You
map
can find a map or a list of the artists and the businesses on our website, 731arts.com, or you can go on our Facebook or Instagram, and everything is listed there as well.
731arts.com. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's the rationale for a business to have an artist showcase? Just to get people there? Export it?
So, these businesses are specifically in the Arts District, like I said, so we want to incorporate more arts and more spaces.
Okay.
For quality of life, right? And to give artists opportunities to sell their work, regular opportunities to sell their work. But a perk of having an artist in your space is also to drive traffic to your space. So
right.
we really want to support not just local artists, which is our main purpose of helping support local artists live and work here, but we want to support our whole community in doing so and to drive economic activity to downtown and local businesses.
Well, if you're going to do this March to November, obviously it's rain or shine.
Rain or shine, yep.
Snow, sleet, whatever. doesn't matter.
Everything, yep. So come on out. Just walk in whatever weather, bring your umbrella. Yeah, so they'll be set up in the storefronts. So it's always rain or shine. I think this Friday it might rain in the morning and it's going to clear out. So come out and walk around downtown.
Sunshine Friday afternoon.
Yes.
This will be 3 to 6, and it's the first Friday each month, March to November.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I'm glad you clarified that because I thought we were doing it like, we just do
all
something
year
in
long.
September.
Yeah,
all year long.
Yes.
Every first Friday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you want to follow the Arts Council, 731arts.com, but you can participate in many different ways.
Yeah,
and of course,
absolutely.
Ned is an art gallery. They change those displays every month.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. And
Havner's Frame Shop is doing art displays now, so it's becoming an art gallery.
Yeah, the arts are starting to boom, and it's incredible, especially within that, like I was saying, the arts district, that designated area. We're seeing a lot more arts activity, and, the Arts Council is really at the forefront of trying to push that in our area. So doing all that we can to grow the arts and culture scene here.
Okay. The artists this Friday then will be a diversity of...
Absolutely. Yeah, all different kinds of artists, all different ages, abilities.
Yeah. All different kinds different kinds of artists.
Yeah.
So, it's not just painting or whatever, or sculpture or whatever. It's just it can be a lot of different things.
All different things. Yeah, if you're an artist of any kind, you can be an artist member of the Jackson Arts Council. So we're inviting artists of all different kinds to set up and sell their work at the Art Walk.
All right. It's good to see you both. We appreciate you being with us.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
And Lizzie Emmons and Aaron Eller with the Jackson Arts Council, 731arts.com. All right, got it done.
Yes, sir.
We're going back to the main stage. Once again, this is Jeremy Tubbs and Jenna McClain.
So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. Holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new. If I could only work this life out my way, I'd rather spend it being close to you. But you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. Traveling around so it gets me down and lonely. Nothing else to do but close my mind. Sure hope the road don't come to own me. There's so many dreams I've yet to find, but you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. You're so far away. So far away.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Denise Walton and Ellen Bennett are with us, and they both work with the Regional Interfaith Association with RIFA, and it's always good to get an update on what's going on with RIFA, and there are many things happening out there. And Denise, I know you got something you wanted to mention before we talk to Ellen about this auction business here.
Yes, well, let me real quick just say thank you to all the folks who gave for Super Bowl of Caring. You know, that was last month when I was here. We talked about it for the Super Bowl Sunday. We had a lot of folks to make donations. We're always appreciative of that. And another opportunity to be a part of making a difference in the lives of our hungry neighbors is coming up March the 18th on Saturday. The Jackson Walk Apartments in Flannery Johnson have organized a 5K, and that is in honor of their 10th anniversary. They're so excited. They've been downtown for 10 years. And so, I know, isn't that wild? Time just gets away. Well, they're having a 5K, and they have chosen RIFA as the recipient for the proceeds. So we're excited, and in fact, several of us are going to actually participate. So I don't know about running, but I'm going to do my best. So walking, we'll call it walking, jogging. But
so it will launch where? It's Farmers Market or somewhere?
It's going to start actually at the lift.
At the lift,
at the lift. And you can go to runsignup.com. I checked that out right before I came. The page is up and running. It's $25 until March the 17th, and then it's $35, I think, for the day of the run.
So it is runsignup.com. And it's Jackson Walk.
Jackson Walk. And you just can search that. Yes, so we're excited about that. We're really excited.
It has transformed this area down here. And it's
very
amazing.
Much. It's just unreal.
Well, Ellen Bennett is with us, right? And Ellen, and I haven't been. You go to this.
I have. Ellen hosts the RIFA's Facebook page, their auction page.
Facebook
and I was sharing with them during commercial time that she can make me want to buy things I don't need.
That's the hope.
Yes, it's so much fun.
So you're kind of a Kirkland store on Facebook then, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You do a phenomenal job.
Thank you. It's so much fun. There is an auction twice a month, and so right now we're in the middle of one. I'm responsible for gathering things around the warehouse at RIFA, finding all of the unusual things that people might want to bid on. There's about 75 items, and I think I've posted about 35 so far. I think the thing that makes this auction a little bit different is the fact that I try to embellish, maybe, tell a story. I try to convey the interestingness, the originality, the function of some of these pieces. Somebody at some point in time treasured their Corningware or their carnival glass or their beautiful rugs, and I just want to convey that these were things that had a history that meant something, and they may be in a warehouse right now, but they can be loved by you. You know, just because somebody else didn't see value in it doesn't mean that Denise or you, Steve, can't find the value.
So you put up 75 items per
auction, yes. It takes about 5 days. What is today, Tuesday?
Right.
So I'm about 35 items in, maybe 30 or so. And I don't necessarily have 75 collected all right now, but I will do that throughout the week.
So the bidding lasts for
an entire week. So it started Monday. It's going on right now. It'll continue on through Saturday, and then Sunday it'll end with the culmination of it ending at 7. And that's when I start to declare the winners, and that's when things get hopping, let me tell you.
Is that right?
Wild night.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, it is. People can win things by a minute, lose things by a minute, and I have to really be on and see, win things, traded hands, and who is the rightful winner. And a lot of times I've had to go back and apologize and say did not see that at the time, and
But
so
you go with the Facebook stamp.
Interesting.
The timestamp. The
yes, I go
timestamp
with the
declares.
timestamps,
Yes,
and it makes it all very legit.
So you're the organizer and referee.
Oh,
It really is. Sometimes I come out sweating, but yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's never a dull moment.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be driving me to drink if I had to do all that.
Well, she's quite the
2 Sundays
storyteller.
a month.
Yeah, okay,
Quite
well,
the storyteller.
So you do it twice a month? Yeah.
Twice a month,
Okay.
yes. It takes me, so like right now, I'm posting items. I'll announce the winners on Sunday, and then the following week, I start collecting and being a picker and looking for the things that people want.
Creating
So
those
once
great
again,
stories.
you find this at
RIFA Auction, the RIFA Auction Facebook page.
Facebook page,
Yes.
Rife Auction Facebook page.
And anyone can join.
You can join and follow her.
Follow her. All right.
And
you've
it'll
done this.
show up every
Okay.
time you open Facebook.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
And you just have to go back and look. You're like, did I miss
That's
something?
right.
Did I see this? Did I see this?
Yeah,
You've got
yeah.
to keep scrolling just to see all the great items.
Well, you do a beautiful job.
Thank you
do.
so much.
You have
It's so much
a true
fun.
gift, yes.
Thank you.
Well, that's fantastic. All right. RIFA Auction on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Twice a month
Yes.
for a week.
You'll be hooked once you get
70
there, Steve.
That's why I'm afraid of this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I used to kid them at Kirkland. Like I said, you walk in, you see something you never even thought about having. And that'll be perfect for the corner. So that's what you're doing to people
Yes,
every
sir.
every
That's
month.
right.
But all the
That's-
proceeds go to RIFA,
RIFA.
so it's a great cause.
Makes it worthwhile.
That's right.
We'll be back with more as we continue. Six in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4-Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4-Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson, get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Well, in this segment for the last several weeks, we've been talking about life transitions, and it's been friends of ours that have left this life, and we're glad to welcome somebody.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our production manager, Thomas Varghese.
Tom Varghese.
He's a
granddad.
He's a granddad. Papa, TV, whatever we're going to call him. Papa.
Okay.
But congratulations.
Congratulations. Is it granddaughter, grandson?
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter. Okay. Well, our congratulations to Thomas and the expansion of the family here. I hear that, you know, once you become a granddad, you feel like you've just been flirting around with life until then, or flitting with it, and, you know.
Well,
settle
Thomas
things
has
in.
raised 7 children.
7 children, yeah.
This is,
So he's got the possibility of having, right?
Yeah, well, he does.
Time he passes, there'll be 139 great-great-great-grandchildren, all that stuff, right?
But being a grandpa is
That's
he's
a big
going to
start.
thoroughly enjoy this.
Congratulations to them. We're going through a transition in this city. Chief Darrell Samuels is retiring as the fire chief in Jackson. There's a special reception underway for him today. And then our new fire chief, Don Friddle, will be sworn in. If you're watching this live on Tuesday, it'll be Wednesday, March 1st at 11 o'clock here at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. So our congratulations to both these men and recognition of their service to the city of Jackson. We look forward to that leadership. And then we're talking about something else that's finally going to happen. The open house is coming up for the new Criminal Justice Center, the J. Alexander Leach Criminal Justice Complex. It's being sponsored by the Madison County Sheriff's Office. It's coming up Thursday, March the 9th from 5 until 8. If you want to see this new facility or expanded facility, you'll have an opportunity to do that. You can also, they'll have information on job possibilities there because they're still looking for people. So our congratulations to this county and the Sheriff's Department. And that is coming up March the 9th, 5 until 8 for the new J. Alexander Leach Criminal Justice Complex and its expansion.
Wow.
It's good to see you. Appreciate you working with us today.
Well, thank you, Steve.
We've been delighted to have everyone with us, all of our special guests. We're going to close out once again with Jenna McClain and Jeremy Tubbs. See you next week on 6 in the City.
Three little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we've got it wrong, but it's all right. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow, blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely, sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Don't let those other boys fool you. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we've got it wrong, but it's all right. The more things seem to change, the more we stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. 'Twas more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake, some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When are you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to, girl, put your records on. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Ooh, let your hair down. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Girl, put your records on. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, help you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, someday.